there, I'm Kabukimono, and welcome to my first video essay. I got bored and noticed some interesting stuff going on in an old fandom that I used to be absolutely obsessed with. So today I'm going to be covering the past, present, and future of Divine Sister. For those who don't know, Divine Sister is a Roblox group created by an individual known online as Valindra. Valindra, along with her development team, have created 3 games: Depride Isle Sanatorium, Les Beyond East, and Gameoria Peak. These games are iconic for their beautiful and intricately designed features, long walks in nature, and absolutely terrifying night times. Several years ago, the original game and group were banned from Roblox because of the violence portrayed in their media. This was before Roblox rolled out the 17+ updates and was still more focused on their younger audience. The game got banned because of the depictions of harsh topics such as cannibalism, surgery, including liposuction, medical malpractice, blood and gore, feces and the consumption of feces, and torture. When the games were initially deleted by Roblox, a video was released by the Divine Sister YouTube channel by the name of The Bombing of Depride Isle Sanatorium, if memory serves. It depicted the isle getting bombed and tragedy ensuing. After reinstating the group, the same thing happened again, which is an event referred to as the second bombing. After being banned for disturbing content twice, the devs finally got the message to tone things down a little. They replaced cannibals with goofy-looking spider demons with tons of bugs and glitches that would let players glitch into locked areas, get stuck in the floor, fly out of the map, etc. It was around this time that more videos began to be released, including Survivor, Gay Conversion Therapy, and Transtanic. Those are the names of them. I can't make this up. Each of these videos depicted different tragedies in people's lives. Survivor is a direct sequel to the first video released and dives into the story of the second bombing. Gay Conversion Therapy follows the story of a gay man who was put through torture to turn him straight, and in the end he realizes his true self again as a gay man, and there's this wholesome little ending where Valindra hugs him. Overall, the story touches on a few serious, real-world things that actually happen to people. Parents aren't always accepting, conservatives will try to fix us queer folks, but there's really nothing that can change someone's soul. I honestly like the video, despite the F-slur being thrown around the entire time. Anyways, the last lost tape was the Transtanic, a story of a trans woman being left behind on the Titanic because she, quote, wasn't a real woman, end quote, according to other passengers. This video also has a cameo of a nurse hammering nails into a flamingo's feet in the background, which, as unnecessarily violent as it is, was kind of a funny reference. This is the first video that was released after the iconic content creator Flamingo released a video called Roblox Sanatorium. It was him playing the game and experiencing some lore events, which is pretty cool. I recommend to go give it a watch. Now that we've covered the lost tapes and their lore, let's move on to more recent events. Recent being October of 2020. On October 8th of 2020, Divine Sister released their second game by the name of Les Beyond East. This game is almost 4 years old by the time I'm writing this, which is kind of crazy. I remember it releasing. I feel old now. The game donned an Eastern Asian appearance and was set in a village below a massive and beautiful palace. The vibes were incredible there. The game is just absolutely beautiful. The trailer for the game depicts a bunch of Depride Isle nurses on a blimp crashing into the island after some sort of unexpected accident. In-game, the blimp is destroyed on the ground where you spawn, which is a very nice touch in my opinion. Overall, I find Les Beyond East to be a much better than Depride Isle regarding the looks and overall feel of the game. There's more to do outside in nature. There's unique animations and tons of other really cool features. When it launched, Les Beyond was an instant hit, accruing tons of attention to the Divine Sister community for about a week. Les Beyond died very, very quickly. It was tragic, if anything. The game was so well made, but people just weren't interested in it since the popular content creators only really played the main game. After Les Beyond came Gameoria Peak Church Asylum, a callback to the old days of Divine Sister. Gameoria was also an instant flop. Absolutely nobody was interested in the game, staff hardly ever joined, and the game never really left beta development. Things were super buggy, and the game just kind of sucked. 2 years ago, from the time of this video being recorded, is when the controversy really began. On September 24th, 2022, Divine Sister uploaded a YouTube video called, quote, "Burning off our hijabs, hashtag Roblox," end quote. The video sparked so much controversy. People accused Valindra of Islamophobia, bashed her for being disrespectful to cultural clothes, and piles of hate were directed towards her. People left the community in droves until an official apology was posted. Since then, the community just started falling apart. From accusations of drug abuse, pedophilia, and racism, Valindra's sanctuary began to crumble. A little less than a year ago, the main developer, Hira, also known as Ultra Velvet, left the group after posting an extremely long document, which has since been deleted. She claimed that she had gotten into the community specifically because she wanted to tear it apart. And tear it apart she did. From what I recall, she was able to become a developer in the community solely because she was able to single-handedly hold the game's scripts hostage, claiming she'd ruin them if they didn't keep her as a dev. In the document, from what I recall, Hira accused Valindra of drug abuse, stating that she would often get high on coke and other illegal drugs. Before Hira left, though, she demoted me unfairly because she simply didn't like me, which, screw you too, girl, like, what the hell? Anyways, Hira left and sold her scripts, etc. I'm not butthurt about Hira leaving because she was a notorious racist and pedophile. Like, there's an insane amount of screenshots of her saying the N-word in chats, making racist comments, and just being an overall nasty person. It was at the point where I got demoted that I stopped paying so much attention to Divine Sister. I spent well over $200 purchasing their staff game pass, a training, dress code bypass, etc., all to be just lost unfairly. I couldn't appeal to the demotion because the appeal system is actually so terrible, it's awful to go through. So, now after I've gone through the past of Divine Sister, let's take a look at the present. On September 21st, 2024, Divine Sister uploaded a YouTube video titled, quote, "The End of Divine Sister?" end quote. The video depicted a violent fire in a sanatorium, claiming that this fire had killed 197 people. The most important part of this video, however, is the ending. In the last 10 seconds of the video, text flashes onto the screen saying Valindra is missing, and depicting a horrifically burnt corpse of Valindra coming to life and screaming in agony. Personally, I think this video was a last-ditch attempt to bring life back to the community. As of writing this, there are a mere 60 people playing Depride Isle, 2 people playing Game Moria, and absolutely nobody playing Les Beyond. The community is dying because of all the toxicity and hate floating around regarding the past of DS, and rightfully so. All good things must come to an end. Divine Sister was great while it was great, and now that the truth behind it is revealed, it's lost its beauty. For 5 years, Valindra and Divine Sister have been the icons of the LGBTQ+ community on Roblox, and it's about time that torch has passed. Valindra has made her games, made a name for herself, and got cancelled. That's unfortunately the life of a content creator, and I doubt she's just going to accept that. I believe that in the near future we'll see a massive revamp of Depride Isle in attempt to get more traction to the community and potentially a new owner. Either that or just she'll make an alt account and say it's a different person. Despite what's happened inside of this community, I still have a deep adoration and love for the old Divine Sister. I was practically raised on those games and spent so much time playing Depride Isle that it's engraved into my mind. I can't pretend none of it happened. Valindra has such a unique mind, and the visions of her games are nothing short of incredible. Whether or not any of the accusations towards her are true, I'll still love the beautiful things she's brought into this world. I'm not saying that I support any of her actions, I absolutely do not, but she's done some seriously visionary work, and I have to give credit where credit is due. Thank you for watching and or listening to this video essay. I really appreciate you staying to the end. I hope this wasn't too nonsensical or incomprehensible. I really do appreciate staying to the end, though. If you're still here, do me a favor and comment Pride Melon if you can. I appreciate all the engagement I can get, especially since my YouTube channel is kind of dead. Probably more dead than the Divine Sister community. Anyway, that's all from me. This is Kabukimono signing off. Love you all. Bye-bye!